And it's clear the Roughriders are focused on getting back to the Grey Cup, site of such heartbreak last year. In week one, they exercised some of the demons against the Alouettes, but it was a process that actually began almost immediately after their devastating loss last fall. And in the aftermath, Ken Miller found a way to make the Rider pride rise above and move forward.
Gets to go from the doghouse to being a hero, and he's missed, but there are markers down.
Illegal substitution, too many men on the field. Saskatchewan.
And now Duval gets a second chance. Ball down, ball through, and the Montreal Alouettes are the 2009 Grey Cup champions.
The disappointment of this loss is going to last each one of us for as long as we're on this planet.
I wanted to cry. I wanted to let loose. I wanted to, be in my own little place.
A lot of tears, a lot of things are going to be okay.
Some people are sad and some people were getting sick.
There things were getting kicked around, thrown. People were yelling. You name it, it was happening in that locker room.
I maybe would have liked to have been by myself, but I just felt it was more important to share my love and support for them.
He made sure he went around and put his hand on everyone in that locker room shoulder and try to console them and, let them know it's not the end of the world.
He never finger pointed at anyone.
I wanted it, and I continue to want this to be a team endeavor and to be recognized for what we accomplished as opposed to what didn't happen.
And that's what he, preaches to the team. We're a team, and team means together.
Really, I didn't say very much. It's just, I was just being present, and sometimes I think unspoken communication is more powerful than words.
They've had 7 months to try and forget, which of course they have not. But what they have done is learn. Learn that if you keep looking back, you cannot move forward.
We got to let 2009 go and just try to better ourselves for the 2010 Grey Cup, man. And I'm learning to deal with that right now. Like I said, Coach Miller is he's just a motivator.
He made it real clear in the first meeting. That was the 2009 season. That was the 2009 Grey Cup. This is 2010.
For those people who are on our team who were at the Grey Cup last year, I think to a man that is history.
Kenny preaches that all the time. You can't do anything about the past. You can only contribute to a better future.
Good job.
Ken Miller's coaching skills will be put to the test in 2010. Defensive ends John Chick and Stevie Baggs have left for the NFL. Both were CFL All-Stars in 2009, but that was last year. And as we know, Miller does not dwell on the past.
We have an attitude. If somebody steps down and out, we have somebody who steps in and steps up.
1, 2, 3, turn it up.
Even the losses we had at certain positions, you wouldn't even know. He's just so into the future.
It's time to move on. It's a new year. We have new players.
Ken talks about all the time about the best players we have are the ones that are here.